Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Aurora Online Classes. I'll proceed with the same lesson in the Kingdom of Fools. Dear students, in my previous class, I taught you that both the Guru and his disciple, Guru here refers to some religious saint, कोई धार्मिक साधु, and his disciple reached in the city of the fools. Both of them stayed there. Everything was strange, and actually both the king and the minister were idiots. They were fools, and in fact the Guru told his disciple to go away from the kingdom of fools, but he did not. The disciple did not want to go away from there. He wanted to stay in the city of fools. Then Guru told him that it is not safe for them to stay there. Anything can happen with them, because Guru had realized that it is not safe for them to stay here. This is the kingdom of fools. Both the minister and the king are idiots. All the advisors are idiots. And actually night was meant for work, whereas the day was meant for rest. So anything can happen. So Guru told him, and Guru went away from there. What happened one night? What happened one day, that a thief made a hole in the wall and he broke into a merchant's house and he looted there. He looted all the things in the merchant's house, and while coming back from there, means after committing theft, while coming back from there, what happened? The wall, the merchant's wall, divar, it fell down on the thief, and the thief died on the spot. Now the thief's brother came to the king and pleaded before him. He requested the king to punish the culprit. Culprit should be punished. So since this wall belongs to the merchant, so merchant should be punished for making a weak wall. And such an idiot king that he agreed. See, he was a fool. It is strong enough to declare that he was a fool, because he called the merchant. Merchant was called. When the thief's brother requested the king that the merchant should be punished for this, the king should have understood that committing theft is a crime. But he agreed and he called the merchant. Committing theft is a crime, and one who commits theft is a criminal, and there should be no place for criminals. Criminals must be punished. But on the contrary, the king assured the thief's brother that his brother would get justice for this. This is what I taught you earlier. Let's go away from there. Move away from there. Move further, I would say. The king said, justice will be done, don't worry. And at once summoned the owner of the house. The king summoned means called. The king called the owner of the house, and the merchant was the owner of the house. When the merchant arrived, the king questioned him, what's your name? Such and such, your highness. Were you at home when the dead man burgled? Burgled means stole. Theft, chori. Your house? Yes, my lord. You broke in and the wall was big. It fell on him. The accused pleads guilty. Your wall killed this man's brother. You have murdered a man. We have to punish you. The king called him and told him, since your wall was big, that was your wall. You are the owner of the wall, and you are responsible for you are responsible for someone's death. So for this, you should be punished. And what was the punishment? Death was the punishment, because you have murdered a man. Lord said the helpless merchant, Now the merchant was afraid of the punishment. He was afraid of the death punishment, death sentence. He said, Lord said, the helpless merchant, I didn't put up the wall. It's really the fault of the man who built the wall. He didn't build it right. You should punish him. Who is that? My Lord, this wall was built in my father's time. I know the man. He is an old man now. He lives nearby. The king sent out messengers to bring in the bricklayer who had built the wall. They brought him tied hand and foot. You there, did you build this man's wall in his father's time? Yes, my lord, I did. What kind of a wall is this that you built? It has fallen on a poor man and killed him. You have murdered him. We have to punish you by death. Actually, the merchant was afraid of his death, and he did not want to take the responsibility of the thief's death. He said that it is not my fault, my lord. The merchant pleaded that it is not my fault, my lord. Actually, it is the fault of the bricklayer. Bricklayer means mason, one who lays brick to make houses. That is called a mason. So mason means bricklayer. In Hindi, Raj Mistri. So what happened that the merchant said that it is not his fault and he is not responsible for the thief's brother death. Actually, the bricklayer is the mason, Raj Mistri, is responsible for the death of his brother, because he had built the wall, and this wall was made in the time of my father, and that is why, since this bricklayer has made this wall, make this wall, and the wall is weak, that is why the wall fell down, and that man, the thief, died. Then the king sent his messengers to call the bricklayer. The bricklayer was called upon. The king questioned him. The bricklayer said, yes, my lord, I have made this wall in his father's time, but it is not my fault. The bricklayer blame others. You see that everybody is blaming others. The merchant blamed the bricklayer, and the bricklayer is blaming someone else for the thief's brother death. Before the king could order the execution, the poor bricklayer pleaded, please listen to me before you give your orders. It is true, I built this wall, it was no good, but that was because of my mind was not on it. Underline it. I remember very well a dancing girl who was going up and down that street all day with her anklets jingling, and I couldn't keep my eyes or my mind on the wall I was building. You must get that dancing girl. I know where she lives. Now, the bricklayer said that it is not his fault. He said that actually this is the fault of the dancing girl. And I remember that that dancing girl is responsible for this, and that dancing girl used to walk up and down in the street, and that is why the bricklayer got distracted just because of the jingling of the anklets. Anklets, it's a kind of jewelry which is put on in the ankles. Payal, jingling of anklets, payal ki awaz, payal ki jankar. So he said, the bricklayer said, actually the dancing girl is responsible for this, because I remember, he said that he remembers that on that day this dancing girl was going up and down in the street, and while going up and down in the street, the anklets were producing jingling sound, and just because of the jingling sound of the dancing girl, he could not concentrate his mind on making the wall, as a result of which the wall became weak. That's why he had made the weak wall. So dancing girl, just because of the dancing girl, he could not concentrate on his work. He got distracted by the jingling of her anklets. So dancing girl is responsible for such an act. Then the king ordered his messenger to call upon the dancing girl. Actually, this wall, the merchant's wall, was made in the time of merchant's father. So now the dancing girl when she was young, at that time she was young, but now dancing girl has grown old. Now the king sent his man to call upon the dancing girl. Now the dancing girl appeared in the court of the king. At that time, when the wall was made, when the wall was built, she was young, but now the same dancing girl had grown old. You are right, the case deepens. We must look into it. It is not easy to judge such complicated cases. Let's go that dancer, wherever she is. The dancing girl, now an old woman, because now she has grown old, because this wall was built in the time of the merchant's father. And when this wall was built in the times of the merchant's father, at that time the dancing girl was young. But now she has many days, I mean to say that a long time has passed, so many years have passed since the wall was made, the wall was built, and now the same dancing girl had grown old. So the dancing girl was summoned, she was called, and she appeared before the king. The dancing girl, now an old woman, came trembling to the court. Did you walk up and down that street many years ago while this poor man was building a wall? Did you see him? Yes, my lord. The dancing girl agreed. Yes, I remember it very well. So you did walk up and down with your anklets jinking. You were young and you distracted him, so he built a bad wall. It had fallen on a poor burglar means thief, and killed him. You have killed an innocent man. He'll have to be punished. The king passed his order that the dancing girl should be punished because she is responsible for the death of an innocent man. Means, and who is the innocent man? He is calling thief. Look, this is merely the stupidity of this king. How great fool this king is. He is calling a thief an innocent man. The thief was a criminal. So, for the killing of an innocent man, you should be punished with death. This is what the king ordered. Then the dancing girl said, my lord, it is not my fault. And now she is passing her blame to other. She thought for a minute and said, my lord, wait, I know now why I was walking up and down that street. I had given some gold to the goldsmith to make some jewelry for me, and he was a lazy scoundrel. He made so many excuses, said he would give it now and he would give it then, and so on all day. He made me walk up and down to his house a dozen times. Then the dancing girl said, this is not my fault, my lord. Actually, this is the fault of the goldsmith. Goldsmith is one who makes jewelry of gold. Sonar in Hindi we call it. So this is the fault of that goldsmith. This goldsmith made so many excuses, and he made so many excuses to come this day, to come that time, and he kept on making some excuses, isn't it? And that is why since the goldsmith started making so many excuses, he used to call me this time round or that time round, and he delayed the work of making my jewelry. That is why I had to go. She is saying that she had to go again and again to the goldsmith. But this goldsmith did not do this. This goldsmith did not do his work in time. The goldsmith did not make her jewelry in time, and the goldsmith kept on calling her again and again, and just because of the continuous call by the goldsmith, she had to go up and down in the street, and that is why it so happened. So this is not my fault, my lord. This is the fault of the goldsmith. So that was when this bricklayer saw me. It's not my fault, my lord. It is the damned goldsmith fault. It is the fault of the goldsmith. Poor thing. She is absolutely right, thought the king, weighing the evidence. We have got the real culprit at last. Get the goldsmith. The king ordered, go get the goldsmith here. Bring that goldsmith here. Whenever he is hiding at once, I want that goldsmith now. The king's bailiff means law officer. The king's bailiff searched for the goldsmith who was hiding in a corner of his shop When he heard the accusation against him, he had his own story to tell. My lord, he said, I am a poor goldsmith. It is true, I made this dancer come many times to my door. I gave her excuses because I couldn't finish making her jewelry before I finished the rich merchant's orders. They had a wedding coming and they wouldn't wait. You know how important rich men are. Who is this rich merchant who kept you from finishing this poor woman's jewelry? Made her walk up and down, which distracted this bricklayer and which made a mess of his wall, which has now fallen on an innocent man and killed him. Can you name him? Now this goldsmith was called, and the goldsmith appeared before the king, and then the goldsmith agreed before the king. Yes, 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 my lord. I called this dancing girl again and again, and I made her come again and again, and I did not complete the work of making her jewelry, and this is because of the merchant. Actually, there was a wedding at the merchant's house, and the merchant was pressurizing me to make his jewelry on time, and just because of the pressure from merchant, he was not able to make the dances, he was not able to make the dancing girl's jewelry, and that is why he started making excuses for that dancing girl. So actually, my lord, this is not my fault. This is the fault of the merchant who ordered to make jewelry for him, because there was a wedding at his house. So now the king understood everything, this is stupid king, and then he ordered his men to bring the merchant, and he is the same merchant, he is the same merchant, he is the same merchant where what happened? He is the same merchant because of his weak wall fallen down, or because of the falling of his weak wall on the thief, and the thief died. So you see that everybody is blaming others. Nobody is holding nobody is taking responsibility of the thief's death. Everybody is passing blame on others. Dear students, thank you very much. So that's all for today, and I'll teach you the rest of the things in my next class. Till then, be happy. Thank you very much.